Hello and welcome once again, folks. This is back the intense, amazing action of FIFA once again at the eISL Season 2, brought to you by Nordwind Gaming. Of course, I'm Fixis, joined along with TTR as we head in, where we have some interesting matches lined up for you. It's not going to be two games, it's going to be three. And yes, today is one of those days where we're kind of approaching the end game of the league stages, right? Not a lot of matches remaining. We've already crossed our halfway marker, and the teams are down the bottom. A lot of stuff is cooking up there. So tell me, TT, how excited are you about today's matches?
वेरी एक्साइटेड बट मुझे तो लगता है कि ये एक्साइटमेंट जो है वो हम लोगों का और बढ़ जाएगा जब जो पॉइंट्स टेबल के नीचे की टीम्स है वो थोड़ा अच्छा परफॉर्म करेंगे
Right.
तो शायद आज चांस मिल जाए उन लोगों को क्योंकि आज बहुत सारे ऐसे क्लब्स के मैचेस हैं जो पॉइंट्स टेबल के अंदर उतने स्टेबल पोजीशन पे नहीं है और बहुत सारे ऐसे भी क्लब्स के मैच है जो कि एकदम टॉप पे बैठे हैं सो बहुत कुछ होगा एकदम पूरा बोल सकते हैं राइट लेफ्ट सिचुएशन बन चुका है.
I mean, situations completely just flipping around here and there, but I'm pretty sure few new viewers must have tuned in. So once again, let's take a look at the tournament format that we have. So what we are going through is the league stages right now. So from which began from 28th of February and goes on till the 26th of April. And then we had 11 clubs partaking. Every club had 2 players each, and we have total of 55 matches to be played. So every day we've got 3 matches, and in every match we have got 3 games. So now from here onwards, only the top 6 clubs, they move on to the playoffs. That is going to happen from the 6th to 7th of May. And then whoever is the champion, they get a chance to play in the FGS. A play-in seat is available. But despite all that, talking about what matters the most sometimes, the money, the moolah on the line. That is a whooping prize pool of 33 lakh rupees, out of which the first position gets 4.5, second gets 2 lakhs, and then third and fourth, they have to share 75,000 rupees each.
एंड यस उसी के साथ साथ कहने के ही रहेगा एक मौका अपने कंट्री को एंड अपने क्लब को रिप्रेजेंट करने का वर्ल्ड स्टेज पे. सो ये तो मुझे लगता है कि सबसे ज्यादा जितने भी इधर प्लेयर्स होंगे सबके सब वही कोशिश कर रहे होंगे कि एकदम टॉप पोजीशन पे फिनिश करते हैं और उसके बाद जाके रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं अपने कंट्री एंड क्लब को. सो या उसके लिए बहुत सारा मेहनत करने की जरूरत है. अभी तो चल रहा है क्वालिफायर्स, इसके बाद हम लोग को प्लेऑफ्स भी दिखेगा एंड देखते हैं किस तरीके से परफॉर्म करते हैं बाकी के दिनों पे क्लब्स.
And this is the storyline, right, folks? And FC Goa still, the matches that they've played, nobody has yet posed a threat to them. I think I'm still kind of awaiting FC Goa and Bengaluru FC clashing up against each other. And Bengaluru FC, another one of those teams that's yet to face defeat. They've, however, conceded 2 draws. So that is something that they really need to work upon. And the one against Hyderabad FC was the most bizarre ones. I mean, that is something that I still cannot get over. But now, things are starting down at the bottom, right? East Bengal FC, Kerala Blasters FC, Odisha FC, Jamshedpur FC, all these 4 clubs are just trying somehow to make it to the top 6, including ATK Mohun Bagan. And ATK Mohun Bagan had a really good form, a really good time against East Bengal FC in the Kolkata derby. But things haven't really looked uphill, right? We always see, Vicky comes in and he gets a W, and then things sort of go down the wire. Maybe they need to work a little bit on their co-op games. But let's take a look at the schedule. So we've got East Bengal FC, the first matchup going up against Mumbai City FC. So this is going to be an interesting one. Then next up we have a matchup between the 2 teams that are on the bottom. So one of them has to be declared as the winner because Jamshedpur FC and Odisha FC lately finally managed to get their first 3 points on board the last time we had our broadcast. And to end things off, we will have a matchup between Northeast United FC versus ATK Mohun Bagan. So ATK Mohun Bagan, this is the time they have to go up against one of the best teams right now in the eISL, and we'll have to figure as to how they're gonna play out and if they can salvage a point or maybe give us a surprise for the day. But the first match that we're talking about, Bengal FC versus Mumbai City FC. Now this is one of those matches where ideally you would expect Mumbai City FC to come off with flying results, but hey, East Bengal FC with the run that Akshat has been having lately, I think we're in for some surprises. I just hope ET, that Beno 7, I think he's gotten over his horrors of the Kolkata derby.
या मे बी लेट्स सी, क्योंकि पिछले दिन के गेम की अगर बात किया जाए उस पर बहुत ज़्यादा क्लोज आने के बावजूद भी जीत नहीं पाए थे। एंड ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी के लिए एक चीज़ जो कि बहुत टफ होने वाला है, क्योंकि इसके बाद जितने भी फिक्चर्स है सारे के सारे फिक्चर्स अभी पॉइंट टेबल के टॉप क्लब्स के साथ है। जैसे कि इसके बाद जो गेम है चेन्नई एफसी के साथ है, फिर एफसी गोवा के साथ है, एंड जो आखिरी गेम है वो होने जा रहा है बेंगलुरु एफसी के खिलाफ। सो आई थिंक कि थोड़ा थोड़ा जो है वो लेट होता हुआ दिखा है इस बंगाल एफसी की तरफ से। परफॉर्म अगर करना था तो बहुत जल्दी शुरू करना था, बट देखिए अभी मुझे लग रहा है कि थोड़ा लेट हो चुका है जिस तरीके का फिक्चर दिख रहा है उस हिसाब से।
I mean, yeah, you're true to one point. There are few clubs that have established their supremacy over the others, right? But we are always going to be hopeful. We would always want that masala to kick in. We would always want to see more of those, Bengaluru FC versus Hyderabad FC matchups, right? Where things really go out of the place, and you kind of go bonkers over what's really happening. So we want to see that spice kick in. We want to see that hunger, especially what Watsi displayed last time against his brother Shagnik. That is something that I want to see brewing up more often. And there are few players who have been playing really well. I mean, when you bring in Mumbai City FC, I think they're doing pretty decent, to be honest, because they have again been one of those two teams that hasn't lost a game yet. I mean, 3 wins and 2 draws, and they've been somehow holding up with each other. And the interesting fact is both these players are playing eISL for the first time. So somehow have coped up with the pressure. Crusher and Saki, two of the very well-known players in the community. And this is one of those teams that I feel, heading into the playoffs, that's where we see their true self.
यस, प्लेऑफ में जाके जो रोल है वो भी कहीं कि बहुत सा बदल जाता है। उस टाइम पे आपके पास और ज़्यादा सेकंड चांस नहीं रहते। बट बात करते ही करते शुरू हो चुका है आज के दिन का पहला मैचअप। लेफ्ट टू राइट अटैक करते हुए दिखेंगे ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी, राइट टू लेफ्ट मुंबई सिटी एफसी। बट अक्षत एंड सैकी दोनों की तरफ से एटलीस्ट ये कोशिश रहेगा कि जितना जल्दी हो सके गोल स्कोर कर दे। एंड वो तो मुझे लगता है कि सबसे ज़्यादा कोशिश इधर अक्षत करने वाले हैं, क्योंकि जिस तरीके से अभी तक का रहा है सीजन, अभी डू और डाई सिचुएशन है। हर मैच जीतना होगा इस बंगाल एफसी को।
Oh, they certainly have to. And for Akshat, he's got to make sure he does everything in his playbook to try and get the win. But right now, again, Saki, it's going to be such a tough task because Saki is such a formidable player, right? Even if he concedes a goal, I've seen more often he's the first one to concede. But this time, seems like he wants to start off with some scoring. A little bit of a ball roll scoop. Wanted to take that shot, but Van de Sar's hands being there, making sure it just went out for a corner.
Finally, corner in and with Rudulit. Saki अपना पहला गोल जड़ते हुए, एंड आई थिंक इस पूरे सीजन का ये पहला गोल था जो कि लॉन्ग कॉर्नर से लिया गया। आज शुरुआत एक बार फिर से अच्छा होता हुआ मुंबई सिटी एफसी का, लेकिन कहानी इधर नहीं बदला ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी के लिए।
When Mumbai City FC gets a goal like that in the first 10 minutes, I think the pressure is going to surmount on Akshat at this point. And he's got a different playing position apparently. And we'll have to see what can he do in this particular game. I think with the way the campaign started for Akshat, he's recovered. He's won some pretty nice games, some big games in fact. But as a club, as a team, individually, this is another shot on goal. That's a beautiful one. Good chaining of passes. And just when we thought that Saki might make a defense, no. Maybe Saki did not see this one coming, and suddenly scores are leveled up. Look at that, a little bit of a defensive mistake over there. Controlling Virgil van Dijk, went a little left, gave R9 all the space in the world, and all he had to do was shoot. And we know that R9 card and shoot from literally anywhere.
Yes, just turn होके इतना पावरफुल शॉट लेना बहुत ज़्यादा शानदार बात है। बट इस बार एक बार फिर से अटैक बिल्ड होता हुआ मुंबई सिटी एफसी की तरफ से बेलिंगम। और पिछले दिन के अगर गोल्स की बात किया जाए तो क्या गोल्स थे वो, लेकिन एक बार फिर से मौका बन चुका है बट सेव कर दिया जाएगा फाइनली। नहीं तो अगर गोल पे रख सकते थे, डिफ्लेक्शन अगर नहीं होता तो शायद दूसरा गोल आ जाता मुंबई सिटी एफसी के लिए। बट क्या एक बार फिर से लॉन्ग कॉर्नर, यस लॉन्ग कॉर्नर के लिए गए बट वर्जिल वैन डाइक ने तो हेडर मार के क्लियर करने की कोशिश था, लेकिन सही से हुआ नहीं। इस बार पहले सर्जिनियो, बॉल कंट्रोल अभी भी मुंबई सिटी एफसी के पास, बहुत ही ज्यादा प्रेशर क्रिएट किया हुआ है इधर ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी के ऊपर। बात नहीं, इस बार के लिए तो खतरा टल चुका है और काउंटर पे जाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं अक्षत।
Oh my goodness, that's a nice pass and takes a shot. Wow. Wow. Akshat, what have you done here? Saki might have gotten a little complacent. Thought that this game's going to be too easy after scoring a goal in the first 10 minutes, and suddenly Akshat bursts out and responds with two. And he's not doing anything really flashy. He's just playing the fundamentals. And the right through pass made that player run look so easy over there. And Saki's defense seems to be all over the place.
क्या सैकी इतना ज्यादा प्रेशर, इतना ज्यादा पुश कर रहे थे, देख के लग रहा था कि शायद दूसरा गोल हम लोग को मुंबई सिटी एफसी की तरफ से ही दिखेगा। लेकिन एक काउंटर अटैक एंड एडवांटेज अभी ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी के पास। एक और अटैक बनाने के लिए जा रहे थे बट थोड़ा लॉन्ग पास और एक सिचुएशन आउट ऑफ कंट्रोल जाता हुआ। देखिए कैप्डेविया की अगर बात किया जाए, ये कार्ड को बहुत ज़्यादा इसीलिए भी यूज़ किया जा रहा है। मैंने सुना कि जो सबसे ज़्यादा बैलेंस्ड कुछ कार्ड्स में से होते हैं वो एक है।
Right.
और किसी किसी को तो प्लेयर पैक में लूशियो और कैप्डेविया दोनों मिले थे, लेकिन इस बार मौका, ओह माय गॉड, नो वे, क्या बचे इधर अक्षत।
This is getting also exciting right now. This time Saki opting for a different routine. Quite the unusual one. I think was screen time or was it not? Regardless, I mean the angle was too difficult to score from. And like you said, I 100% agree with you. Even I had this chat with Lokmanyu. I was asking like, what's up with Capdevia? Everybody's gone for that, and you know, maybe I'll have to hold on because Akshat every time he seems to surprise me, but this time Saki sort of read through his strats, and well, this time the defense is on. As you can see, both the wings are being triggered for a run, but Akshat managing to get his defense back into place. Still, the ball possession on Saki. A nice cross, could have connected Hullet, and we know what the outcome would have been had the pass been made properly. But now Akshat giving Saki no time to breathe. Thankfully, his defensive line is over there, and this is where Theo Hernandez, I feel, edges out a little bit. But when you've got Eder Militao as your centre back, you don't have much to worry about, do you?
कैसे तो अटैक बनता हुआ दिखेगा, क्योंकि ये दोनों ही क्लब्स अभी के लिए कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि वो अपने अपने जगहों पे पॉइंट्स निकाले, क्योंकि मुंबई सिटी एफसी अगर पॉइंट्स टेबल के ऊपर जितना ऊपर जा पाएंगे उतना बेहतर। ऑन द अदर हैंड ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी को ऊपर जाना होगा अगर प्लेऑफ्स में क्वालिफाई करना है तो अभी बहुत ज़रूरी है 3 पॉइंट्स की। वैसे गैप ज़्यादा है नहीं, अगर हम लोग बात करें 6th 7th 5th 6th 7th एंड 8th के बीच में गैप है पॉइंट्स, वो ज़्यादा नहीं है, लेकिन वो कंसिस्टेंसी नहीं दिखाया अभी तक। लेकिन उसके बीच से शॉट अटेम्प्ट जरूर किया गया बट वैंडेसार धोखंदे थे। बहुत शानदार एक सेव देखने के लिए मिला। पर क्या लगता है आपको, क्या अक्षत एक बार फिर से जाएंगे? नहीं, वो शॉट फ्री किक फ्रॉड कॉर्नर के साथ ही है।
Well, I mean, Akshat, all right, that was a little ambitious. Went for the Trivela, but where was the power in that shot? And it happens to the best of people. There have been multiple times, even I've tried to get inside the box and maybe score an L2 shot. but eventually, your player just just takes a turn, and it kind of musters up over there. But right now, this is a golden chance for Saki. Nice skill move over there, just gets in and scores the equalizer right at the stroke of the halftime. And this is something I'm really not surprised about. Really, to be honest, there have
Hmm.
been so many games. In fact, every single game that we see, this is a go-to way with Saki. He concedes a few, then he scores a lot, and then he wins the game, or just manages to get the draw. Where Crusher just come and they win their co-op, and Crusher comes in to save the day. That has been the go-to mantra for Mumbai City
Hmm.
FC, and seems like they're heading towards a similar path, unless and until Akshat can put a dent in that and give a chance for all the East Bengal FC fans to smile, because ever since that horror show last week, we have kind of witnessed East Bengal FC have taken quite a fall.
एंड देखिए इस बंगाल एफसी के अभी तक अगर रन की बात किया जाए तो बीच में कुछ कुछ मैचेस में देख के ऐसे लग रहे थे कि यस यही वो टाइम है जब कमबैक हो चुका है, लेकिन वो हुआ नहीं था। कंसिस्टेंसी थोड़ा सा कम दिखा है इस सीजन पे, बट पिछले सीजन में जो गोल्डन रन चल रहा था उससे एक्सपेक्टेशन बहुत बढ़ गया था इस बंगाल एफसी से। बट इस बार अटैक पे एक बार फिर से हाफ चालू होते ही सैकी डायरेक्टली इधर अटैक पे आए थे, लेकिन अभी के लिए बच गए क्योंकि डिफेंस पे वैन डाइक के साथ चौकंदे थे इधर अक्षत, और राइट हैंड साइड से राइट विंग को खोल के खेलने की कोशिश था, बट अर्लिंग हलैंड एंड लेफ्ट हैंड साइड से ऑलरेडी कैप्डेविया ऊपर चढ़ चुके हैं टुवर्ड्स रोनाल्डो। ये एक बहुत अच्छा चांस था बट नहीं, पीछे बहुत अच्छी शील्डिंग वैन डाइक की तरफ से, एंड बॉल कंट्रोल जो है वो फिलहाल के लिए जा चुका है मुंबई सिटी एफसी के पास।
Now this is one of those moments where Saki would try to get one up on Akshat. Now that's nice passing, again chaining it. This time has a little bit of room with Hakimi. Goes for a ball roll. Simply tries to feint over. Passes it on towards R9. A skill move, too many over there. Gave time to Akshat to just get back in to the game, retrieve the possession of the ball. And now I think, this match has been, if you look at the possession charts, it was 40-60 in favor of Mumbai City FC. But Akshat has been really good on his counter attacks. And, he's been doing simple things and he's been making it work. And now, let's see what can he produce with this routine over here. Again, just constantly passing the ball. And one thing for sure, we have not seen PAPL being applied, at least for now, from Saki's side. And what he's just doing over here is just trying to force out a tackle, is what I feel, and is searching for that little room over there. And there you go. Rude getting a little bit impatient, but again, very ambitious effort from Akshat. And I'm kind of fine with these shots because I've seen, uh, sometimes if you get the elevation right, the curve right, maybe try for a finesse from that area, could really go in, especially with the kind of cards these players have. It's quite possibility.
यस एंड कोई यूज क्यों नहीं कर रहा वो तो अभी क्वेश्चनेबल बात है, बट उसी के बीच में एक बहुत ज़्यादा डेंजरस सिचुएशन बन गया था इस बंगाल एफसी के लिए। बट आई थिंक इधर से जो भी गोल स्कोर करेंगे उनके पास एक ह्यूज लीड इसीलिए भी आ जाएगा क्योंकि ज़्यादा टाइम बचा नहीं है। एडम मिलिटाओ, एंड देखिए जब आपके पीछे रोनाल्डो बॉल को चेज करते हो तो ज़्यादा रिस्क नहीं लेना चाहिए क्योंकि रोनाल्डो का एजिलिटी भी काफी अच्छा है, बट इस बार मिस पासिंग एंड बहुत ही ज्यादा क्रूशियल पोजीशन पे बॉल लूज करते हुए। इधर से जो अटैक है वो इधर तोड़ सकते हैं डिफेंस को। रोनाल्डो शॉट, वैन डे सार का सेव। चेंज करना होगा अक्षत को अपने स्ट्रेटजीज, नहीं तो बीच से निकलते हुए दिखेंगे कभी ना कभी तो एक गोल।
And look at the formation from Akshat, 4-1-2-1-2, right? So he's gonna just try and make that passing play through the box, keep that passing game on, and he's doing exactly that. He's not. We haven't seen Akshat try to force a lot of plays around the wings. That's sort of been evident, right? He's been playing box to box, and that is something I think Saki has figured out. Now this is a point where players start to make their substitutes. They get good old Erling Haaland, they get Pele, and all the other cards that players do prefer. And by the looks of it, I won't even be surprised if we do see Alphonso Davis also coming up. Because Saki has been one of those players that has been utilizing his fullbacks quite a lot. But now, again, a long pass routine there with Rudhule. Tried to volley it, but did not make it. Did not make it. And now, as a result of which, Akshat, he's got a throw. Let's see what can Akshat produce out of this one.
अक्षत वे देखिए जो चेंजेस की जरूरत है वो है थोड़ा विंग की, लेकिन इस बार एम्बापे टू हॉलैंड की कोशिश था, बट हॉलैंड इधर एडा मिलिटाओ के पीछे चले गए थे, जिसकी वजह से उन तक बॉल पहुंचा नहीं। बट शायद सैकी उनकी तरफ से यही कोशिश रहेगा कि वो विंग को एक्सप्लॉइट करे। बात कर ही रहे थे, एंड लेग्स लाइक इधर अगर देखा जाए तो लेफ्ट विंग के ऊपर ऑलरेडी टुवर्ड्स थियो हर्नांडेज, बट नहीं बॉल छीना जाएगा। और आई थिंक आप सही कह रहे थे कि बीचों बीच से बार बार अटैक हो रहा है तो प्रॉब्लम हो रहा था, बट इस बार विद पेले राइट हैंड साइड से एक बहुत ही अच्छा रन निकाला गया था। बेलिंगम जो ढुलीत लेफ्ट हैंड साइड से कैप्डेविया ऑलरेडी जा चुके हैं, बट नहीं, गेम को ज्यादा स्ट्रेच करने की कोशिश नहीं था, बट हुलीत को दिया गया था ये सीधा लॉब बॉल, बट वो हेडर पे इसीलिए भी जान नहीं रहा क्योंकि एकदम सीधा था, तो हुलीत को टर्न करने का मौका ही नहीं मिला।
I mean, I think it's fine. It's fine. The way things are going on. Sometimes we get those moments. Not the most agile of the players, is he? But talk about being a powerhouse. He certainly is one. Oh. All right. He did receive it on Rudulit. Makes the pass towards Mbappe. Has to figure out a way to take the shot. But Akshat makes a very daring charge over there, and this could have gone either ways, right? There have been multiple instances where there are certain players, but you could finally see, right, Akshat starting to apply that constant pressure, constantly just trying to not let Saki have a lot of possession time on the ball. And but even for Akshat to try and score a goal, what he's got to do is he's got to try and look for some other avenues, because Saki has realized he's playing quite around the center, and he's got his defenses set up like this, but Virgil van Dijk, that could have been one of those saves that we have to remember over there. Beautiful defense, but this time not gonna work, and Akshat has to pay the price over here as Saki has managed to get the winner in the dying moments of the game. I think this is where Akshat's mental fortitude collapsed, as a result of which he just came through. I mean, Akshat's defense was so wide open. All he had to do was just take a shot and get the job done.
अक्षत बहुत ज्यादा कैजुअली ले लिए थे आखिर में, क्योंकि वैंडेसार के तरफ से जो पास था, और इस सब टाइम पे एटलीस्ट आप इस तरीके से लॉब पास तो नहीं देते, वो भी विद गोलकीपर, जिधर आपको पता ही नहीं है कि बीचों बीच कौन से प्लेयर्स है कौन से प्लेयर्स नहीं है। पहले के लिए पास था, बट वो जाके गिरा था हुलीत के पास, और उधर से ही बॉल कंट्रोल गया था मुंबई सिटी एफसी पे, एंड कुछ इस तरीके से लास्ट गोल करते हुए दिखे। सो ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी को थोड़ा सा और फोकस्ड रहना होगा ऑब्वियसली, एंड आई थिंक कि थोड़ा बहुत प्रेशर में आ गए थे, क्योंकि कॉन्स्टेंटली रोनाल्डो एंड एम्बापे दोनों पुश कर रहे थे, डिफेंस के ऊपर प्रेस कर रहे थे, इसकी वजह से शायद उन्होंने डिफेंस की तरफ पास नहीं दिया। बट अगर आप लॉब दे भी रहे हो, फिर थोड़ा सा दूर देना चाहिए, लेकिन उसी जगह पे गलती हुआ और एक गोल कंसीड करते हुए दिखे ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी।
Oh my God. I mean, Akshat, props to him for holding for so long, but it is Saki at the end of the day, right? We know the kind of a player that he is, and usually gives his fans those little mini heart attacks, but eventually kind of is like, guys, chill, I got this. He's that sort of a player. Every single time he has done that, and at this point, I'm sort of immune. I kind of knew at the back of my head that maybe Saki is going to score unless Akshat could change things around. Could give a sucker punch to Saki. Even Saki did not see this coming. was quite surprised, but towards the end, I think Mumbai City FC have managed to get their first W, making things even worse for East Bengal FC right now, because Crusher, we know, he's a force to be reckoned with, and he does not like losing games. Has won majority of his and has always been the saving grace for Mumbai City FC. And whenever things go south, I think that is the point where um, Crusher just comes to save the day, gets the win. Even if Saki, there's few hiccups here and there, they kind of win the next two or do whatever it takes to secure a draw. And that is how they have yet not lost a game right now in the ISL. So that goes on to show that Mumbai City FC have crossed that first hurdle, and the hurdle that had been one of the problematic places for them so far. And now with this victory, for East Bengal FC, they will have to break mountains to beat Mumbai City FC in a co-op. And again, for Shayantan especially, considering that his form lately, where his defense is kind of all over the places, because even last time when we saw Shayantan playing, you could see how loose was his defense. I think we had, 3-3 scoreline just before the first half, and it was kind of absolutely bizarre. So this game, howsoever, Akshat, he gave good competition. He did whatever he could. But Saki, once he got back into his senses, did not lose.
यस एंड उसी के साथ फाइनली जो लीड है वो मिल चुका है मुंबई सिटी एफसी को. बट इस बार जिस सिचुएशन पे आ चुके हैं ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी, उनको अपने कॉन्फिडेंस को फिर से लेके आना होगा, क्योंकि आई थिंक पिछले 2 गेम्स के बाद, एटलीस्ट लाइक डर्बी के बाद, हम लोग को पिछला गेम भी हारते हुए दिखे जितने ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी. सो कॉन्फिडेंस तो है ही, उसी के साथ फॉर्म सब कुछ है भी थोड़ा बहुत 50-50 डाइस सिचुएशन है. तो ये मैच हारने के बाद मुझे लगता है कि थोड़ा सा बातचीत करना चाहिए, 2 घूंट पानी पीना चाहिए एंड उसके बाद गेम चालू करना चाहिए, क्योंकि हम लोग जानते हैं कि कोऑप में मुंबई सिटी एफसी काफ़ी बेहतरीन परफॉर्मेंसेस अभी तक दे के आए हैं. बट ऑन द अदर हैंड ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी के लिए वो हम लोग नहीं कह सकते. ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी के लिए सिचुएशन जो है वो 50-50 भी नहीं, लाइक हम लोग कह सकते हैं 60-40 कुछ सिचुएशंस रहे थे, जिसमें 60% जो है वो उतना क्लोज नहीं जा पाए या फिर जीत नहीं पाए, और 40% जो है वो जीते हैं. तो कहीं ना कहीं जो है मुझे लगता है कि प्रेशर और भी ज़्यादा बढ़ चुका है, और ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी का एक ऐसे जगह पे आके फॉर्म डाउन हुआ है. हालांकि शुरुआत से ही थोड़ा बहुत तो कमी था, लेकिन आखिर में आके और भी थोड़ा प्रॉब्लमेटिक सिचुएशंस लग रहे हैं.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure at this point, the fans are going to be missing Ankit Gupta, this savior of last season. But right now, you have to make do with what you have right now. And taking a look at the scorecard, the first game, I think, was kind of a hard-fought victory for Saki. I won't say it was a walk in the park. And especially against East Bengal FC, you would expect to have a, better margin of victory. But it's fine. Akshat, he's one of those players. Even last season also, he started off a little loose, and then eventually when he got uptight, he started winning his own games. So it goes on to show that he's one of the players that always believes in upping his game, always believes in giving his best foot forward. But sometimes one of the other things is kind of what I cannot digest is the fact that he plays very one-minded, right? We haven't seen him making those dire changes, right? I wanted to see him go completely on an ultra attack, maybe with a different, more attacking formation towards the end. And in that last attack, he actually almost got close to scoring a goal, but Saki kind of managed to defend it over, and it was fine. But East Bengal FC, if you talk about their last matchup, they lost against Odisha FC, a team that had not even managed to back a single point in the overall standings, and just gave them away crucial 3. And this is going to haunt them, because like you already said, TT, that the games that are forthcoming for them are going to be so tough against all the big clubs right now who are sitting in the top 4, top 5. So that is where either they just go all out or they're just going to perish. And this time, we've made things a little bit more accessible for the clubs to make it to the playoffs, because last time it was quite competitive. It was just those top 4 teams, and the remainder of the 2 sort of missed out. And so many, I think 3 or 4 clubs were in contention for that. But now with top 6 heading towards playoffs, I think teams in all these clubs still have a good chance of getting there. But to do that, you have to start winning games, which
Yeah.
East Bengal FC have not really succeeded at.
यस एंड यही तो मेन चीज़ है क्योंकि देखिए अगर आप सेम फॉर्मेशन के साथ रोज परफॉर्म कर रहे हो बट आपको लग रहा है कि यस कहीं ना कहीं जो है वो सिचुएशंस आपके लिए काम नहीं कर रहे, देन उस जगह पे जाके आपको थोड़ा वेरिएशन की ज़रूरत है। लेकिन वो वेरिएशन हम लोगों को ज़्यादा दिखा नहीं है एंड स्पेशली अक्षत की तरफ से वो जो एक बीच में विन देखने के लिए मिला था वो तो बहुत ज़्यादा लाजवाब था। लेकिन उसके बाद से कहीं ना कहीं मानो थम सा गया है जीत, तो उसके बाद से हम लोग को और विन दिखा नहीं है। तो देखते हैं लाइक किस तरीके से इम्प्रूव करेंगे। और अभी तो कोऑप मैच चालू होने ही वाला है जस्ट कुछ ही देर के अंदर, और कोऑप
Yeah.
के अंदर वी नो कि मुंबई सिटी एफसी का पकड़ा थोड़ा नहीं शायद बहुत ज़्यादा भारी रहेगा इस बार।
It's going to be really hard for them, right? For East Bengal FC to beat them because, all right, one of the silver linings that, one of the positives that I look forward to is the fact that East Bengal FC at least managed to beat Odisha FC in the co-op. Though margin was very small, it was just a 1-0 game, but still they managed to get the W. So if they can work things around, perform a few miracles tonight, then I might say that we've got a match on our hands because otherwise, I really do not see Mumbai City FC to be losing this one out because there's a different battle going on. Now, these two clubs have different objectives, right? For Mumbai City FC, it is to be somehow keeping themselves in the contention for the top two because top one for that FC Goa they will actually have to start losing games, which I don't think is going to happen in anymore in the nearby future because they are one of those teams who got the best players literally, right? And Vanchurch and Adizima, the kind of form these two players are in, right? It's not like one of the players is the weak link, other player has to carry the club or something like that. Both of the players are so well adept. Even if there's a slight hiccup from Vanchurch, once or twice we've seen that Adizima comes in, he saves the day. Adizima has been such an underrated player. Sometimes I feel he gets overshadowed by Vanchurch. And Adizima, last time also during season 1 of eISL, he did do such a nice job in trying to get those W's for Hyderabad FC. Unfortunately, they could not make it to the playoffs, but nothing taken away from the player. He's such a brilliant one and one of my favorites to watch out in this eISL. But that being said, folks, we are back with the co-op game in action. East Bengal FC from left to right in their red and gold, and we've got MCFC, that is Mumbai City FC, from right to left. Let's see, East Bengal FC are showing signs of attack right from the beginning. But you can see around that center how how they've gotten their midfielders even behind. But now Ronaldo, just tries to get some space on the right, takes a shot, but not really concerning the keeper over here.
या मूव काफी अच्छा बना था लेकिन जो फिनिशिंग है वो उतना ज्यादा क्रिटिकल दिखा नहीं हो। बॉल एकदम सीधा बीचों बीच जिधर कोई भी नहीं थे, लेकिन कैप्टिविया जीतने में अभी काबिल हुए। बट लेफ्ट हैंड साइड से मेसी, अकीमी, सो या अभी डायरेक्ट अभी फुटबॉल खेला जाएगा फॉर श्योर। जिस तरीके से अभी तक का हम लोगों को दिखा है मुंबई सिटी एफसी की तरफ से उनके स्ट्रेटजीज, वो ज़्यादा टाइम व्यतीत करना पसंद नहीं करते। एटलीस्ट कोऑप पे शुरू पे ही वो गोल स्कोर कर देते हैं। बात कर ही रहे थे उसी के बीच में हो सकता था, लेकिन डिफ्लेक्शन की वजह से बॉल जाएगा बैकलाइन के बाहर एंड कॉर्नर किक। और पिछले ही कॉर्नर किक पे, लाइक पिछले गेम के कॉर्नर किक पे इस पूरे सीजन का पहला डायरेक्ट कॉर्नर से गोल आता हुआ दिखा है। तो या आज भी एक न्यू चीज होता हुआ दिख गया। बट लेट्स सी क्या ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी इधर से इस मैच को एटलीस्ट जीत पाएंगे कि नहीं, क्योंकि अगर इस पे जीतेंगे देन होप्स बना रहेगा इस गेम से 3 पॉइंट्स निकालने का। नहीं तो और कोई चांस नहीं है, 1 पॉइंट होगा फिर ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा अगर इधर ड्रॉ होता है एंड देन जीतते हैं तो।
Right now, I mean, with the way things are going on, TT, so of course, Mumbai City FC, what they're trying to do is get the field spread out a little bit because, coming down for defense, we are seeing them on multiple occasions, right? Eventually, when you kind of break through for the counter attack, you don't have a lot of players remaining. So, to avoid that, make sure you take your sweet time around the midfield that they had been doing well till the point, Jairzinho comes out of nowhere and gets a tackle down, and now suddenly East Bengal FC, they are breaking free for a counter attack, but no, the triggered run over there not really being ideal. breaking the line, and as a result of which things went sort of awry. But now Mbappe does not have a lot of passing option. Did go for that lob through pass, but a little bit of a wait there gave enough time for the players of Mumbai City FC to get their composure back and kind of thwart it out for a corner.
Yeah, with that, ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी एक बार फिर से अटैक पे एम्बापे। ये मौका काफी ज्यादा बार बना तो रहे हैं ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी, लेकिन वो फिनिशिंग अभी तक दिखा नहीं है। बट क्या इस बार काउंटर पे हिट कर पाएंगे, क्योंकि स्ट्रक्चर अभी हल्का सा इधर उधर हो चुका है मुंबई सिटी एफसी के डिफेंस की अगर बात किया जाए तो। इसको अभी अगर ब्रेक कर पाते हैं तो बहुत सही रहेगा, क्योंकि ये प्रॉपर टाइम है इस डिफेंस को ब्रेक करने का। मौका मिलता हुआ, लेकिन इस बार बॉल छीन लेंगे थियो हर्नांडेज, एंड थोड़ा जो है वो हेवी टच हो गया था रोनाल्डो की तरफ से भी। दैट्स व्हाई मुंबई सिटी एफसी के पैर से बॉल अभी चुरा लिया जा चुका है। इस बार फिर से एक बार मुंबई सिटी एफसी को मिलता हुआ। सो मिस पासेस दोनों ही तरफ से हो रहे हैं, लेकिन आज थोड़ा कम हो रहे हैं पिछले दिनों के मुकाबले में अगर बात किया जाए। आज लग रहा है कि ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी की तरफ से एटलीस्ट कोऑप के ऊपर काम किया गया है, एंड वो बेटर हुए पिछले दिनों से, तो क्योंकि डिफेंस में अभी तक कोई फेलियर नहीं दिखा। बट क्या ये मौका है, क्या ये वो क्षण है हिल टू हिल? बट नहीं, इधर लाइक वैन डाइक अपना काम करते हुए।
Yeah, I mean, both these clubs looking pretty sturdy, at least in their defenses. Haven't been making a lot of mistakes, which is one of the major concerns we find, during the co-op games, right? Players struggle quite a lot. But right now, just breaking through that cutback coming in, but no. So both these teams have been defensively pretty good. Attacking-wise, both these clubs have been making those plays, but now the ball stolen at a very important position. KDB went in for the charge, wanted to get the ball back, but nice set of passing. Oh, wanted to go for an elastico there, but things did not go as it had been planned. As a result of which, now Mumbai City FC, they get back on the counter. From here onwards, what are the other passing options? I would love to see them, trigger a run from the right back and make a long pass and then go for a cutback or try and score, because it's kind of kept unchecked. Or maybe when you've got Lionel Messi, go for a Trivela.
लेट्स सी, लाइक हम लोग तो बहुत दिन से देखना चाहते हैं कि लियोनेल मेसी के साथ आप ट्रेवेला मार के कोई गोल मार दे, लेकिन शायद इस सीजन के अंदर तो अभी हम लोग को दिखा नहीं है मेसी के साथ ट्रेवेला। बेलिंगम के साथ शायद एक बार हम लोगों को दिखा था, एंड शायद एक बार रोनाल्डिनियो के साथ, बट विथ मेसी वो कब होगा वो तो देखेंगे। बट केविन डे ब्रुयने को हमेशा यूज़ किया जाता है, कभी कभार इनको को भी यूज़ होते हुए हम लोग देखें जब भी खेलते हैं मुंबई सिटी एफसी। बट आज थोड़ा सा चेंज, जार्सिनियो न्यू फुट बर्थडे कार्ड आने के बाद शायद इनको को यूज़ उतना किया नहीं जा रहा। बट राइट हैंड साइड से रोनाल्डिनियो, बहुत अच्छा एक लॉब थ्रू पास था, बट क्या इस एरिया पे कैपिटलाइज कर पाएंगे? राइट हैंड साइड से तो तब से बहुत सारे अटैक बने हैं, इस बार फिनिश भी होगा। बेनो 7 एंड अक्षत, लाजवाब गोल, एंड जिस तरीके से उन्होंने जगह बनाया विद R9, इसमें तो गोल आना बनता था।
Kind of felt like an Akshat goal. He kind of loves doing that, right? This is where I was talking about. You finally find those little chinks, and then you exploit that. The end of the first half, and East Bengal FC have managed to score one goal, and are certainly on the path of doing the impossible over here, because Mumbai City FC, they will have to come back strong. And East Bengal FC, they've not just kept themselves really well. In fact, they've been the better team in creating the passes, and that has all come down to how well East Bengal FC have been defending, and the chances also they've created today has been really nice. So you could see that East Bengal FC has made some right work in the right areas. And what I'm hoping, from here is if East Bengal FC can manage to get a win, and I just hope that Shantan has really worked on his defenses, then you can say the possibilities of East Bengal FC winning this fixture might just be true.
यस, बट उसके लिए ये जो डिफरेंस है इसको बना के रखना होगा, जिस पे बहुत बार खड़े नहीं उतर पाए ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी, क्योंकि डिफेंस एक बहुत ही ज़्यादा कंसर्निंग सिचुएशन होता है यूजुअली हर दिन। एक मौका बन ही गया था उसी के बीच में, लेकिन वर्जिल वैन डाइक का जो प्रेजेंस काफ़ी यूज होता हुआ दिखा है। जार्जिनियो टुवर्ड्स कोशिश था थियो हर्नांडेज के, बट बॉल एक बार छीना गया है। मुंबई सिटी एफसी, एम्बापे टुवर्ड्स मेसी, शॉट एंड फिनिश।
Oh,
इसी के बारे में बात कर रहे थे हम कि डिफेंस उतना खास नहीं रहा ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी का, बट ये गोल सब डिफेंडर के बीच में से जिस तरीके से निकाला गया मुंबई सिटी एफसी की तरफ से, ये होता है कि कुछ ये टॉप क्लब्स के तरफ से आता हुआ परफॉर्मेंस, एंड वो बार बार दिखा के गए हैं।
oh my goodness, what do I say? This is something that I was anticipating because, when you get into the halftime, you just concede a goal, you have that team talk, right? We need to do this, we need to do that, and good set of passes, good coordination between the players, and suddenly they score a goal. So we are back to level right now with East Bengal FC now having to withstand East Bengal. Mumbai City FC's attack over here. Ronaldinho, lot of space there, but eventually you could see the defense is not charging at him. But when the time came, somebody on Theo Hernandez knew that this was my golden chance to get the tackle in, and now East Bengal FC, well, they're on the counter attack. We'll have to see what they can produce from over here. Not a lot of men ahead though. And what they've done is, kept the Hakimi on that instruction where they ask him to stay back while attacking. So we don't see him, overlapping for the runs over there. And they kind of are using Theo Hernandez as the one who goes on overlap. Now, that's one of the ways to go around, especially with the most of the professional players. Do not want to expose your defense when things go really awry. And now imagine, had Hakimi gone ahead, Messi could have that easy begin and maybe could have breached through the defense and could have scored the goal. But now, again, we'll have to see with Messi and for a little heel to heel there, try to cut it back. But East Bengal FC did not let it happen. And commencement of the 70th minute mark, that's where we see majority of the changes happening, right? That's where we see either of these teams taking that first step towards getting a little bit more attacking. Maybe we get to see that ultra attack also coming into play. Now, the question is, who's going to take the risk? I think it has to be East Bengal FC because this is a must-win game for them. If they have to, keep their dreams alive for the 3 points. But nice defense, sound, really, from East Bengal FC. Whoever was on Van Dijk in that moment had to just charge in for a tackle. Did not have to give in that space to receive the ball. And there you go. Now the subs are going to be coming up. I'm pretty sure we're going to see Messi being subbed off. We might get to see R9 being subbed off. We might get to see Haaland. But I'm kind of surprised as to why we don't get to see David Ginola. The new David Ginola card is really nice, TT. I mean, it's far from nice. It's really amazing, to be honest. And there have been just a few players that have used him. He's got the... I think maybe it's just because of the pace. But otherwise, I feel like he can shoot a goal from literally every angle.
Yes, and उसी के साथ जो फिजिक है वो भी बहुत ज़्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग है, जिसकी वजह से इधर डिफेंडर्स भी कभी कभार जो शील्ड नहीं कर पाते। तो बहुत सारे कहने के हम लोग बोल सकते हैं पॉजिटिव पॉइंट्स है जिनोला के लिए, बट शायद वो काफ़ी नहीं है इन प्लेयर्स को रिप्लेस करने के लिए। बट लाइक वी डोंट नो, वो तो प्लेयर से पूछने के बाद ही पता चलेगा। बट एज ऑफ नाउ मुंबई सिटी एफसी, उनका सिर्फ एक ही कोशिश है कि वो अपने पास बॉल रखे, क्योंकि ऑलरेडी देखिए वो एक बार एक पिछला गेम जो है वो तो जीत चुके हैं। इस पे अगर ड्रॉ निकाल देते हैं दैट मीन्स वो कम से कम 1 पॉइंट तो इधर से लेके जाएंगे ही जाएंगे। सो वो जो अनबीटन स्ट्रिक है वो अभी भी कंटिन्यू होता हुआ दिखेगा, लेकिन वो इधर ड्रॉ नहीं जीत के जाने के लिए सोच रहे हैं। एंड उसी के साथ जो लीड है वो बनाते हुए, एंड देख सकते हैं सेकंड क्रशर हम इसीलिए शायद इतना ज़्यादा डिस्कशन भी कर रहे थे कि जब आप को-ऑप खेल रहे हैं तब इन दोनों का जो फॉर्म है वो कुछ अलग लेवल पे रहता है.
Just when Mumbai City FC realized that the defenders are getting on the ball, it's better that last moment just perform a skill move and get the job done. And that ultra attacking instinct, having a little bit more press, because the moment you go for an ultra attacking, it takes a little time for the players to process that yes, this instruction is given, so we have to start pressing. It doesn't just happen right from the get go, like you just pressed ultra attacking and every player has that mentality. It takes that time, but still, despite that, did not have a lot of time, but still managed to score a goal. And this goal was quite well made, well built, the right passes coming on. And Mbappe, we know within the box you have access to the 5-star skill moves also. You can do a lot of that. You can just hover around, go for a roulette. We haven't seen a lot of roulette beating the defenders there and trying to score for a goal. It's usually, mostly the players just kind of breaking in from a little bit of an angle and then heel to heel break through the defense and get that little pace and score. This time, however, the case was different. But regardless, the outcome is that Mumbai City FC are on the verge of winning it once again. Nice cutback being given to David Ginola. Mumbai City FC, they have heard my cries, got him up, and I'm pretty sure he's going to score a goal. One of my favorite cards.
क्या लेट्स सी क्या एक और गोल कर पाते हैं कि नहीं, क्योंकि ऑलरेडी आगे तो निकल चुके इधर मुंबई सिटी एफसी, बट एज ऑफ नाउ काम करने की ज़रूरत है इस बंगाल एफसी को. बट अगर ये भी हार जाते हैं फिर शायद, और काम अभी इस सीजन के लिए करेंगे भी तो वो काफ़ी नहीं रहेगा. बट लेट्स सी क्या होता है. बेलिंगम एज ऑफ नाउ टुवर्ड्स रोनाल्डिनियो, एम्बापे, अर्लिंग हॉलैंड बीचों बीच से. रोनाल्डो के रन की ज़रूरत था, पर देखिए डिफेंस मौजूद है तो उतना इजी होता है नहीं. राइट हैंड साइड से हकीमी भी पूरा चढ़ चुके हैं, लेकिन क्या पास जाएगा, क्या गेम को और खोलने की कोशिश करेंगे. बेलिंगम, रोडुलीद एंड फिनिश, लाजवाब. एंड कुछ इसी तरीके से कहीं ना कहीं अप्रोच करते हैं प्लेयर्स. या बहुत देर से पास खिला रहे हो, बीच में एक प्लेयर मिला और डायरेक्टली हल्ला बोल दो और गोल भी हो गया. 2-2. क्या एक और गोल आएगा, क्या लगता है फिक्सेस आपको?
What has happened just now? Can't really believe. Now this is where I think MCFC going for that little ultra attacking style of play came down to haunt them. Dying moments, and the goal has been scored. Well, at this point, there could be another chance. Erling Haaland receives it. Oh, a little bit of a hasty pass there towards R9. And now maybe Mumbai City FC will have the last go on attack. They're taking their sweet time. They know they have to make it count. They've got a few fresh legs up. Even Arlo Veron being present. All he's got to do is beat his marker. Has indeed done that. Chaining those passes with David Ginola. Go for a shot. Oh, no. Oh, no. And we settle for a draw, folks. But yes, there you have the full-time whistle being blown, and quite an interesting turn of events over here. And at least one thing is confirmed right now from this fixture: Mumbai City FC still continue their unbeaten run and have secured at least at a very minimum that 1 point. Right now, East Bengal FC, they will have to win the game because a draw would not be enough to salvage anything at all. They have to get those get that victory against Crusher, and that has to be Shantan. But what beautiful goals we got right in this particular game, right? Few mistakes being made, and then this one, wow, good heel to wheel in the last moment, gets that little room and shoots. But then, right, Mumbai City FC commencement of the second half, they were prepared, they had a set idea, they knew what to do. Look at the beauty of this pass, and then just chain it and with Messi. I've had nothing else. Had a lot of room and space, and from that angle, Messi is not usually Messi. I'm kind of rather surprised that a lot of players haven't really gone for the Trivela shots on Lionel Messi, right? Because that is one thing that we used to get to see a lot during season 1, and suddenly in season 2, it's sort of missing. Now, in this game, we did not see a lot of flashy plays, barring that first East Bengal FC goal where they went heel to heel. But this is one of those areas again where Mumbai City FC's defense kind of looked missing in that moment, right? Uh, if it could just break like this, and when there were defenders available, and he just got past them. That is where you're supposed to raise eyebrows, like what happened, who made that mistake. But regardless, as things stand, it is going to be an interesting battle in the last one, because Shantan, what's on the line, of course, is the fact that he's been going through a really bad form lately. But now let's take a look at the scorecard and we'll carry our conversation over there. So Shantan, one thing that he really needs to watch out for is his defense, right? His defense has been all over the place. I'm pretty sure he must have done the right work, because if he does not, Crusher is one of those very reliable, one of those champion players that we know of. And Mumbai City FC, if they have been, at this position at the top 4 right now, one of the pivotal players has been Akshat for them. So for Beno 7, it is a daunting task, but he has to make it happen somehow.
Just let's say क्या बेनो 7 जो है वो पूरा तैयार है कि नहीं, क्योंकि पिछले दिन शुरू में लग रहा था कि यस बेनो 7 तैयार है, एकदम आते ही गोल स्कोर कर दिए थे, फिर उसके बाद उसके शायद 1 या फिर 2 मिनट बाद गोल कंसीड किए, 3-3 हुआ और आखिरी मोमेंट पे गोल कंसीड करके मैच जो है वो हार गए। तो इसी वजह से मुझे लगता है कि कॉन्फिडेंस अगर रहा तो शायद एक हम लोगों को बहुत ही क्लोज या फिर बहुत ही शानदार गेम देखने के लिए मिले बेनो 7 की तरफ से। लेकिन वही बात है कि क्या वो दिखा पाएंगे, और अभी तो इधर ड्रॉ करने का भी कोई फायदा नहीं होगा। अगर उनको इधर से एक भी पॉइंट निकालना है तो एटलीस्ट इस गेम को जीत के ही खत्म करना होगा।
Winning is absolutely, imperative for Beno 7 if they have to, keep their dreams alive for making it to the top 6. Because right now, we have already discussed, right? If they don't make things work, then things from here are even more uphill. It's going to be such a difficult climb for them. But a win for Beno 7 could salvage that 1 point at least. And you never know. You never know what could happen next. But right now, Crusher finding a lot of space for R9. But this is one of those things with 4-3-2-1, right? You have your majority of your attackers playing back a little bit, going for the defense, but with Lionel Messi, oh, it was a little bit of a scrappy play. Wanted to take a shot, eventually ended in a pass, but still, Ronaldinho sees it through, and Crusher gets a lead for his team right off the bat. His first attack, and he scores a goal. Now that is the kind of force of nature that Crusher is. He crushes everybody on his path.
यस, शुरू होते सिर्फ 10 मिनट भी हुआ नहीं और पहला गोल दाग चुके हैं। बहुत शानदार शुरुआत एक बार फिर से मुंबई सिटी एफसी के लिए। बस इनके लिए अभी ये रोज का हो चुका है, शुरुआत जो है इनका काफी अच्छा रहता है, वो फिनिशिंग भी उसी तरीके से करना पसंद भी करते हैं। लेकिन बेनो 7 उनको कम से कम अभी 2 गोल स्कोर करने ही होंगे इस गेम के अंदर। बट बहुत शानदार एक थ्रू बॉल, बट ये शायद ऑफसाइड ट्रैप पे फंस गए थे मोस्टली, लेकिन नहीं, ऑफसाइड ये नहीं था। अगर सही जगह पे बॉल रिसीव हो जाता तो मे भी गोल हो सकता था, लेकिन राइट हैंड साइड से काउंटर पे मुंबई सिटी एफसी एक पास एंड इधर कोई था ही नहीं रिसीव के लिए। क्या हो रहा है आज? ओ आज गलतियां होता हुआ बहुत सारे दोनों ही तरफ से।
A lot of mistakes being made, but I think as long as Crusher, oh, I think he's gonna go for the shot. He is, in fact. Beautiful room there, just showing how to use his step over, create that space, get that burst, and with Mbappe, it's bound to go in. As again, Shantan, quite slippery on his defense, has conceded 2. It's not a matchup against Vicky where, in fact, it was not a matchup against, I think, Nate, where they were just going goal after goal after goal. One side scoring, then the other side equalizes. It was not a goal galore. It is still a goal galore, but just for Crusher over here. 20 minutes into the game, and he has managed to score 2. And seems like he's going to head for a very easy victory, unless Leno 7 does something out of ordinary. Still keeping the ball with Ronaldinho. He's got that 5-star skill moves. Why am I even saying that? Everybody knows how good this player is on the ball. The control especially. Oh, and then he whiffs. There he whiffs. Getting that extra man on defense. KDB coming back. Gets the job done for his team. Again, the ball has been stolen. And Beno 7 has tried that one routine, tried to go through that right wing, try for a cutback. One thing we have seen is that Crusher gets his players back. He does not hesitate in doing so. And look at how back they've come for defending. And that's one of those go-to strategies in 4-3-2-1. It's quite default, right? You have to set your instruction accordingly. If you don't, you kind of messed up. But for now, this is one of those areas where Crusher can utilize his left wing, does so. Beautiful pass on towards Mbappe, and there you go. There you go. One of the most sublime, well-connected goal that we get to see, and it's 3-0 already for Mumbai City FC. Every time Crusher gets on an attack, he's ending up scoring goals, and that too for fun now.
Yes. एंड इस जगह पे सिर्फ 30 मिनट हुआ है इस गेम के अंदर और 3 गोल्स भी आ चुके हैं. सो जो एवरेज है वो मेंटेन किया जा रहा है 10 मिनट का. हर 10 मिनट के अंदर एक एक करके गोल. क्या ये जो नंबर्स है वो इंक्रीज होता हुआ दिखेगा? इस तरीके से खेल रहे हैं क्रशर, देख के तो लग रहा है यस जो नंबर्स है वो इंक्रीज होता हुआ दिख सकता है. बट ऑन द अदर हैंड इस बार के लिए ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी अटैक पे एम्बापे टुवर्ड्स बेलिंगम. एक और पास, लेकिन बेहतरीन गोलकीपिंग जिसकी वजह से कॉर्नर हुआ. लेकिन बेनो 7 ढूंढ ही नहीं पा रहे. लेकिन तोड़ेंगे कैसे इस डिफेंस को? वो जगह ही, वो चाबी नहीं मिल रहा. मिला लेकिन एडरसन मॉरिस. वाओ.
All right, पैसा वसूल for Ederson. Made the save when it matters a lot. And I thought this was going in, especially that first shot. Feels bad for Beno 7 there. He did everything he could in his arsenal. Even poached the ball, but unfortunately could not see it through. The task is quite arduous for him over here. 3-0 deficit. How does it cover up? Which could get 4-0, but thankfully, Van der Sar just makes the dive at the right moment, receives the ball back. Finally, we get to see the new foot, the icon Maldini, come into play. And I had been waiting to see that card. But seems like, with Shantan's defense, maybe an Eder Militao would have been better right now at that point. But regardless, we move on. And commencement of, in fact, the end of the first half is upon us. And we'll have to see if East Bengal FC can at least find one through. Beautiful through pass being given. A little bit of a ball roll scoop. Finally has that room! But did not go for the shot. Delayed it. And as a result, TT, I felt this was the closest Shantan got to a goal. And he missed it.
वाह, यही वो चांसेस होते हैं जिसपे कन्वर्ट करना होता है. कन्वर्ट इधर करेंगे एक बार फिर से मुंबई सिटी एफसी, और वो अपना जो गोल स्कोरिंग है वो आज रोकने वाले नहीं है. देखिए, शांतन के लिए कुछ भी अभी सही नहीं चल रहा. बहुत प्रेशर पे अभी के लिए शांतन. एंड ये जो स्कोर लाइन्स बन रहे हैं उनके खिलाफ, जो नंबर्स वो कंसीड कर रहे हैं, वो उनके लिए प्रेशर और भी ज्यादा इंक्रीज करता हुआ. लेकिन आप एक चीज देखिए, पासेस कितने खेले हैं मुंबई सिटी एफसी ने? सिर्फ 42. 6 शॉट्स और 4 शॉट ऑन टारगेट. लाइक 6 शॉट ऑन टारगेट और 4 शॉट ऑन गोल. एंड गोल भी हुआ वो. बाय द वे, क्या बोल रहा हूं मैं? इतने सारे नंबर्स देख के मैं कंफ्यूज हो चुका हूं. लेकिन कैसे 61% पोजीशन इधर है लाइक ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी के पास. सब कुछ कहने की जो है कंट्रोल ज्यादा था, बट सिर्फ 42 पासेस खेल के 4 गोल दाग चुके हैं. मतलब हर गोल के पीछे सिर्फ 10 पास.
So, simple thing over here, TT, is that he's been very clinical, right? That is what we can
Yeah.
say at this point. Every chance he gets, because comes down to the formation, right? We have seen, Crusher is one of those players who's defensively very alert, and he makes sure that he lets Shantan do his thing. He watches out for the ball. The moment he gets it, I think one area where I felt Shantan has been exposed a lot is on his wings, right? We've seen Crusher on multiple occasions break through with his wingers, and he's got so much of those space over there, and as a result of which has had to take the dent. So a 4-0 lead up over here, beginning of the second half. Do we have anything in cooking from Shantan's side? And to start, he's got to make the broth, and to do that, he's got to score a goal. But again, Crusher this time goes for a play lock. Like I said, has utilized his wings to absolute perfection. But this time, Maldini makes that tackle, a quite important one at that. And Ben 07, he's been playing that passing game. And he wants to keep the possession as much on himself. And he's done so. But in that final third, let's be honest, he's also created quite some good chances. But there have been those moments of doubt, right? Where I felt there was that one occasion with Ronaldinho, the previous chance he took on goal. He could have scored instantly upon getting the ball just there. But he took that extra 0.30 seconds, and that made all the world of difference, right? And
Yeah.
denied him that first goal on board. And what does Crusher do? Responds with a goal of his own. So, Ben 07 has been punished a lot, is what we can conclude from over here. As again, he wanted to go for a long pass there. Again, stretching his players a little towards the wide. And that has been the go-to way. And seems like Ben 07 did not have any answers for it in the first half. But does he have any answers right now in the second? That's the big question.
ये सेकेंड हाफ आई डोंट थिंक कि ज़्यादा कुछ बाकी है रिजल्ट जानने में इस गेम के अंदर, बट मे बी ईस्ट बंगाल की तरफ से बेनो 7 अपने लिए कुछ गोल इधर स्कोर करे ताकि उनको नेक्स्ट 3 गेम के लिए थोड़ा मोमेंटम मिल सके. लेट्स सी, इस बार मोमेंटम तो है मुंबई सिटी एफसी के पास, और एक और गोल. वैसे आखिरी मोमेंट पे एक चांस तो लिया गया था, मार्टिनी थे शायद जिनकी तरफ से कोशिश किया गया था ये नहीं जाने दूंगा, बट वो फिर भी चला गया. तो 5वां गोल इस गेम के 5-0 एज ऑफ नाउ. मुंबई सिटी एफसी वो एक के बाद एक गोल स्कोर करते ही जा रहे हैं सिर्फ.
Yeah, and this was, I think, even if had the deflection not come in, this was going for the goal, right? Just can't blame the defender to have mustered that up. But yeah, so Aloviran this time getting him into play, you get that extra, boosted pace. He is an absolute steamroller. Once he gets on the ball, very difficult to stop even for the best of defenders in the game. But right now with Mbappe, Crusher seems to have again broken free. Nice control over the ball and takes another shot. Now this is the composure that I feel Ben 07 is lacking. Look at that. Akshat, in fact, Crusher did not have a lot of passing options there, right? When with Mbappe instead, he still went in for that burst. He knew that he's going to go for a ball roll scoop, and then till the moment he does that, R9 will come in to join. And he made things work so beautifully. And now, let's see what can they do from over here. Again, Crusher building on his attack. 5-0 already on the scoreboard, which could get worse. Afnan, he has managed to get 8. Can Akshat best it? That's the big question over here. That's what Akshat is fighting for, maybe. In fact, Crusher is fighting for it. But right now, Ben 07 just wants to save himself from humiliation over here. With Aloviran. Assist on towards Tudholet. You could see, right, how tight Crusher's defense has been. hasn't been giving a lot of space to Beno 7 to make that, you know, defense breaching pass. And now he's been playing on his counter attacks, and boy, oh boy, has he been so beautiful. Again, nice heel to heel over there, but this time Shantan reads it through and makes the save.
शांतन के लिए सिचुएशन जो है वो अभी फिक्स नहीं हो रहा, क्योंकि बैक टू बैक क्रशर अटैक पे ही जा रहे हैं और क्रशर को देख के भी लग रहा है वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा एंजॉय कर रहे हैं इस गेम को. एंड व्हाई नॉट, अगर आप ऑलरेडी 5 गोल दाग चुके हो फिर एंजॉयमेंट तो आएगा. वैसे एंजॉयमेंट तो पहले से आ गया था, दैट्स वाई शायद मज़े में इतने सारे गोल उन्होंने स्कोर भी किए. लेकिन आई थिंक जो सबसे ज़्यादा कंसर्निंग है अभी ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी के लिए, नॉट ओनली फॉर बेनो 7, लेकिन एक बार फिर से देखिए डिफेंस खुला, एम्बापे एंड फिनिश किए. क्रशर की खुशी झलकता हुआ ऑन कैम. लेकिन वही जिसके बारे में बात कर रहे थे वही एक बार फिर से हम लोगों को दिखा कि डिफेंस जो है वो स्ट्रक्चराइज नहीं कर पा रहे. शायद वो पहले से समझ नहीं पा रहे कि ओपोनेंट मूव क्या बनाना चाहते हैं. बार रन निकल रहे हैं क्रशर की तरफ से और एक के बाद एक गोल कंसीड भी कर रहे हैं. 6-0 ऑलरेडी. पिछला गेम जो सबसे ज़्यादा कि अगर नंबर की बात किया जाए, आई थिंक 8-2 था या 8-1 था.
8-2
एटीके या 8-2 था एटीके मोहन बगान के सामने. एंड उसके बाद अभी 6-0. शांतन को थोड़ा देखिए यही चीज, एक बार फिर से रन थ्रू बॉल, एक वो जो है वो समझ नहीं पा रहे. शायद एक और गोल करने की कोशिश था जो कि इस बार के लिए तो नहीं हुआ, बट खतरा नहीं टला है ईस्ट बंगाल के ऊपर से.
Yeah, the threat hasn't been averted, and there you go. He's starting to dream big. He's taking those shots. Goes for a power shot. L1, R1 and a circle. And had that gone in, that would have been really nice to just watch. But TT, boy oh boy, Beno 7 again being done bad over here. And clearly you could see, right, the moment, at this point, right, I'm kind of wondering if he has already gone for an ultra attacking style of play, because his defense again on those high lines, and you could see those player locks coming through. Crusher, he's maintaining such a calm state of mind.
Yeah, but finally ये मैचअप पूरा हुआ खत्म और ये गेम में 6-0 के साथ जीत दर्ज किए मुंबई सिटी एफसी. एंड फाइनली कहने की हम लोग कह सकते हैं विद दिस 3 पॉइंट्स मुंबई सिटी एफसी का जो पोजीशनिंग है वो और भी ज़्यादा बेहतर हो जाएगा. एंड स्टैंडिंग्स पे ऑलरेडी मुंबई सिटी एफसी की अगर हम लोग बात करते हैं तो वो टॉप 4 पे तो है ही, एंड और भी ज़्यादा अपना पोजीशन जो है वो स्ट्रॉन्ग कर लेंगे. सो लेट्स सी क्या वो पीछे छोड़ पाएंगे कि नहीं. एंड टॉप पे जाने का तो सपना अभी के लिए सपना ही रह सकता है. अगर एफसी को एक भी नहीं हारेंगे फिर तो कोई भी टॉप पे नहीं जा पाएगा, क्योंकि सिर्फ वही अकेला क्लब है अभी तक जो कि हर एक मैच जीते हैं, ड्रॉ भी नहीं किए, हर मैच जीते हैं वो.
Yeah, and that's the kind of a player that he is, right? And at this point, East Bengal FC, they have to work right from beginning, right from ground zero, especially Shantan on on an individual level, because when the eISL season 2 began, we remember, right? Shantan, we touted him as the Dark Knight for East Bengal FC.
Yeah.
Whenever we needed this player, he used to step up and he got those victories. When Akshat was going through bad form, it kind of is a repeat show with what happened with Kerala Blasters FC last time, because starting we saw Lokmanu being impressive, Akshat struggling a lot, and then we saw Akshat getting back into the form, and Lokmanu had quite a dip, and this is sort of a repeat of that. And this is where it kind of is concerning, because Beno 7 initially in season 1 he was looking a little clumsy, he was looking a little timid, to be honest. But season 2 came and we found that very confident version of Beno 7. And suddenly I do not know if it's something outside of the game, something happening in his personal life, whatever it is, it's quite getting reflected on the game. This is not the Beno 7 that we are accustomed to see, because yes, honestly, Crusher is a tough opponent, You would, maybe a 2-0, 3-0 victory, defeat is fine.
Yeah.
But margin like that, it's not acceptable, TT.
या एंड आई थिंक उसी जगह पे सबसे ज़्यादा काम करने की ज़रूरत है अपने डिफेंस के ऊपर, जो कि अभी बहुत सारे मैचेस हो चुके हैं जो इस पे नहीं दिखा है, बट लेट्स सी आखिर के 3 गेम से होगा कि नहीं। बट स्कोर कार्ड की अगर बात किया जाए, शुरुआत हुआ था सैकी वर्सेस अक्षत। अक्षत ने इक्वलाइज भी कर दिया था, लेकिन वो आखिरी 10 मिनट के आसपास जो एक गोल आया था सैकी की तरफ से, उसी जगह पे डिफरेंस क्रिएट किया। फिर से कोऑप पे हम लोगों को दिखा मुंबई सिटी एफसी आगे बढ़ते हुए, लेकिन एक ड्रॉ निकालने में कामयाब जरूर हुए थे। लेकिन जो आखिरी गेम था वो इस बंगाल एफसी के लिए बहुत बहुत ज्यादा दर्दनाक था, क्योंकि 6-0 से ये गेम हारते हुए दिखे।
Oh, the MVP time now. And do we have any guesses for that? Has to be this man, Crusher. And this was an absolute crushing performance and an emphatic victory for it. And would be kind of disappointed though. Wanted to, beat Afnan's record over there. And he was looking like that. One good thing that I loved about Crusher in this game, TT, we have to applaud his defense, right? It was so nice. He did not, did not bother getting his entire midfield, even his center forwards back, right? And that's one of those instructions where you give to your 4-3-2-1 formation players. But the best part that I like after that was the fact that the way he initiated or launched his counter attacks, and every single time he went on a counter, he scored a goal.
क्या एंड वही जगह पे तो कहीं ना कहीं हम लोग कह रहे थे कि जो लॉन्ग बॉल्स या फिर थ्रू बॉल्स आते हैं उस पे हर बार बीट करते हुए दिखे इधर बेनो 7 को। एंड स्पेशली जो पोजीशनिंग है, जितना पावर वो यूज कर रहे थे थ्रू बॉल के ऊपर, उसके बाद उसको कंट्रोल करके प्रॉपरली फिनिश करना भी अपने एक कला होता है। लेकिन आपने पास तो निकाल लिया, लेकिन वो फिनिश कैसे करोगे? बहुत सारे प्लेयर्स ऐसे भी होते हैं जो फिनिशिंग पे थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम होता है, तो वो चीज़ काफ़ी अच्छा हम लोगों को देखने के लिए मिला क्रशर की तरफ से। एंड सच में उनके नाम जिस तरीके का है उसी तरीके का गेम आज कहीं नहीं कि उन्होंने दिखा के गया इधर।
Yeah, definitely. Mumbai City FC having no trouble securing those 3 points for their club, and they'll further bolster up their lead. I think they will get to maybe the 3rd position right now after this. But that being said, folks, we are done with the first game of the evening. Right now, what we're going to do is head for a short little break, because coming right after is going to be match number 2.